Hello everyone, welcome to Visit Malta channel. In this video, I'm going to explain how to apply a tax ID when you reach in Malta for work. Okay, so let me show you what are all the way that you can apply for a Malta tax ID. Okay, we have two ways to apply Malta Tax ID. One is you can visit directly to the Internal Revenue Department, something called IRD in Floriana location directly and apply a Malta Tax ID. Okay, and another option is that you can apply tax ID through online application. Okay, so we have two options that you can proceed with the Malta Tax ID. Okay, and before that, you need the Malta residence card, okay, to apply a tax ID. So without residence card, you cannot apply it, okay. So the first thing that you have to do it when once you reach in Malta, you have to apply for a residence card. Then you started applying for the social security number. Then you can apply for the tax ID, okay. So all has to be done within 30 days. It's not a rule or rules or compulsory that you have to apply it for 30 days. The reason I'm telling you for 30 days is that only when your tax ID is ready, then only you can your employer can prepare your salary and credit to your bank account. So until that your employer most of the employer will not give you as a cash or a check. Okay, so they need a tax ID to proceed your salary transaction. Okay, so first you have to get your residence ID, then social security number, and you can apply for a tax ID. And social security number is not available. It's okay, don't worry. As soon as you get the residence card, go for a tax ID application. Okay. Now, the first option, as I said, this is the Floriana IRD Office Department entrance. Okay, it may be changed at the time you watch this video. Okay, but if you Google it, you can find easily Internal Revenue Department in Floriana. It will give you the exact location, and I'm going to share the location also, the current location also in this video description. You can check it out here. Okay, and once you reach the respective tax department, you can collect the form there itself and fill the form and submit the form, or you can drop the form in the drop box. Okay, so you can check it out at the time when you visit the Floriana IRD department, because things getting improved in Malta. Many of the things is already moved to online instead of visiting directly and standing in the line. So you may find some different procedure when you visit directly to the IRD department. Okay, maybe not even direct application accepted. Maybe they'll accept only through online. Okay, so at the time you visit the IRD, so you have to check on that the current procedure by visiting directly, or you can follow the other method. The second method is you can directly access the online portal cfr.gov.mt and follow the instruction I'm going to explain in this video. Okay, so before that, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my video and share the video to your friends and the people who is really looking for a help about the Malta jobs and working permit and visa and completely about Malta procedures. Okay, now I'm going to show you the how you can apply tax ID through online portal, right? Okay, this is the CFR portal, the Malta Revenue Department portal, which you can check all the complete detail about the tax and VAT and even for the business registration procedures and everything in the CFR portal. Okay, here you can see the left side. Let me zoom it a little bit for your reference. Okay, hope this is fine now. Here in the left side, you can see the registration, tax return cycle, refund pension, tax rates, and SSC calculator, and many things. The important thing that you have to notice is that downloads and e-forms. Okay, once you landed in this page, just click on the e-form. Okay, it will take you to the next page, which will look like e-form individuals. So go directly and select expatriate taxpayer registration. Okay. Again, you can take a look at this left side information to know more about the tax and how it works in Malta based on your position, whether you are non-EU or EU citizen or business man. So whatever platform you are, you can take a look at and pick the topic and gain the experience from here. Okay. Now I'm going to show how to register a tax ID through this portal. Okay, click on the expatriate taxpayer registration. Okay, it will take you to the online form, which you can see. Let me zoom it. Okay. And this is the taxpayer, expatriate taxpayer registration form, online form. And left side, you will see the declaration form and also declaration of residence in case of married and couple. Okay. So let me explain how we can use this form when you submit the online application. Okay. Now, in this application, the information is very basic and simple. All you have to do is the name and surname and the gender. Whenever you use your name and surname and all information, please always follow exactly as per your passport. Doesn't matter how it is in your driving license, how it is in your other application, like in your employment contract and any other document. Okay, many people are asking question, in my passport the name is like that, in my employment contract the name is like that, and also never ever follow any other document except the passport is the only document that you always have to use for all kind of documentation. Okay, so follow as per the passport name and write your name and surname and the gender and date of birth and country of origin is your starting country in sense the country you are holding your passport. Okay, and the Maltese ID if available. Okay, so as I said, apply the Maltese ID first, and you will receive the acknowledgement copy, the blue ID, blue paper, and in that paper you can find the ID card number, so you can use that ID card number here. If it's too confused, then you can leave it blank and you can directly go with the passport number. Okay, and father number again as per passport, and the local address by the time you apply a Malta tax ID, you might receive you might confirm your accommodation like by signing in the lease agreement, right? So you have to add those address here in the local address field, and make sure your email address is correct, because only in this email ID the CFR tax department will send you the acknowledgement and your tax confirmation through the PDF as a PDF document. Okay, so they'll not provide as a ID card, something like that. It's just a 6 to 8 digit random numbers which will be printed in the paper, which you can use it for a reference. Okay, and finally the mobile number and the multi social security number. As I said, this is the social security number that you have to provide. Social security number is required if applicant is an EU citizen and the purpose of registration is employment or self-employment. Otherwise, insert N by A. In your case, if you don't have a social security number, so just add this N by A in this field. Okay, and the citizenship is, if you're a EU citizen, you can click on EU citizen. If you're non-EU, you can click on non-EU citizen. Right? And tax detail, date of arrival in Malta, the first date you land in Malta. You can check it in the passport, because the immigration section they'll leave a stamp in your passport what date that you have arrived in Malta. Okay, and the date of the employment. This you can match your the contract that you signed with your employer, so you can match the contract date, or you can place the date officially that your employer wanted to join in your join the company. Okay, so you can add those date. Okay, date of employment in the format DDMMYY is required if the purpose of registration is employment or self-employment or marriage to Maltese, or otherwise insert N by A. Okay, and the purpose of registration, since we are talking about completely about Malta jobs, I'm going to choose the employment and the self-employment, not any other topics that I'm going to discuss here. Okay. And the next one is spouse detail, required only if applicant is married and both spouse are residents in Malta. In some cases, some scenarios, the spouse also will be here in Malta, especially for the EU citizen, they can come along with the spouse. So in that case, they have to fill the spouse detail also here in name and surname and maiden name. So since you are coming, if you are coming for employment just alone, okay, as a single person, you don't need to fill out this information. Okay, and the next one is important, please upload a copy of marriage certificate. This is again for the spouse, for the EU citizen who is coming from other EU region. All right, and the please upload the declaration of residence signed copy for the spouse if married. Again, this is the two form that I have mentioned initially, that you can take it from declaration form, declaration of residence in case of married couple, and the form is look like this. So this is the form. for those categories. Okay, I'm scrolling down. Okay, and other contact details, insert employer or other representative detail if applicant is non-EU citizen. So you can leave your company contact detail like HR name, okay, and the surname. If you don't have a surname, you can leave it and you can just add your HR name, whatever name you know, and whatever name mentioned in the contract, and whoever is contact point. So it doesn't have to be the exact name in the contract, okay? So just the name and reference for from your company, okay? In case if any detail required by the income tax department, they can contact this person, okay? And local address, of course, you can leave your local address like your company address, okay? And finally, I hereby undertake to inform the Office of the Commissioner for Revenue should there be any significant changes regarding the information in this form. You just have to select the date when you fill up this online form. And finally, you have to please upload the declaration form. Again, as I said, the declaration form is here. Okay, you can use the declaration form. Let me check if the declaration form is same. Yes, this is the declaration form. All you have to do is just acknowledge the information you have given, okay, in the online form and leave your signature and name and date. Just take a printout and sign the copy and return the name and the date. And then once you uh, finish the signing and leave your name filled out this form, just take a scanned copy, okay, and upload that scanned copy here in this online form portal. Exactly here, please upload declaration form portal. Okay, as they said, kindly upload the above scanned copy with the signature of the printed declaration form found in the left hand side menu, left upper corner of this form, which is this, as I said. Okay, so once you upload everything, and the last step is that you have to add the captcha, which is KQ. It will be different when you refresh the page, it will be different. Okay, so once you finish all this information without any mistakes, because it will give unnecessary double work if you make any mistake, you have to directly visit to the CFR office and you have to do the corrections. Okay, so make sure you are not making any mistake, especially in your name and the passport number and the ID card when you are given, and even the address. Okay, that is very important. Okay. So once you finish all those information, you can submit and you will see the acknowledgement confirmation page, which I'm not going to do it because it's already done for me. Okay, so you'll have a thank you page with the acknowledgement number. Just try to take a screenshot for your reference. If it is not coming within 2 weeks or a maximum of 3 to 4 weeks, it depends the number of applications that people applied in the Malta Tax ID. Okay. So that is the main information that you have to do. And if you wanted to know about what is the tax slab in Malta, you can also just click on the tax slab in the left hand side, or you can directly access this information. I'll give you this link in the URL, okay? And you can click on the tax rate for non-EU, and you can check the salary range and the tax amount percentage that you will be deducted. All right, so that is the thing that you can get it from this page. I'll give you all the respective links in this video description. You can get it from the video description. And thank you for watching this video. Hope this is very useful. If you think it's useful, please again don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video and share this video to your friends and people who is really looking for to know about more about Malta jobs. Okay, and we also have a WhatsApp group whose many people are already joined and gained the experience by discussing about jobs in Malta and work permit and work visa and VFS global checklist and of course verifying agency whether the agency is fake or not. Many people all realized after they come to know the agency is fake, and they have saved thousands of euros before they caught up by the fake agency. Okay, So you can scan this code and it will take you to the website visit2malta.com and WhatsApp page, and you may have to pay a very small, very small amount in euro and to confirm your membership. The reason we charge is to take the people very seriously in the WhatsApp group, and also to avoid the fake agency to participate in the group. We are charging those amount, and it was managed by the dedicated team member, which you can get the reply immediately. Okay, so if you can join the group and gain all the discussion about these topics. Okay, thanks for watching this video and good luck.